Yeah, to the mind. Yeah, mind. Alright, we're about to do this walking video real quick. Let me show y'all. First, I'm gonna show you an example of some regular, you know what I'm saying, wild motherfucker walker. Then I'm gonna show you about some, the way that I walk. The way, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. Let's see, and all that shit. See me? Alright, boom. Look at this. See that? I look alright, right? I look like I'm walking regular, right? You know what I'm saying? That's how motherfuckers is supposed to be walking, right? Let's get one more time. See that though? You feel how hard I'm hitting that with? Why there? You hear the difference? Look. Then here go the other version. Backing up or see that? Way lighter. And you could be from any angle. I could do whatever the fuck I need to do. Or you can't hear shit. Versus that. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? If I wanted to do this, it's like you gotta turn the, but if I'm like this, feet is already on all points. I can do whatever. I can start dancing out this bitch if I wanted, you know what I'm saying? But that's just how I walk. Just like this motion right here, like you can do that with your feet, you should be walking on those same muscles. That's what you should be walking on. Hope that makes sense. I hope you can see and hear the difference in like the little like. That's one way of walking, this is another. You know what I'm saying? It's not no boom boom. All you hear is you only hear it because it's sliding on wood and my feet actually. But if it was in the grass, it's another thing. You'd be silent. Like a lot of motherfuckers be walking, and like they can't sneak up on shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't sneak up on nobody. But that way, can nobody tell where the fuck I be sneaking up on motherfuckers all the time? That should be crazy to hear. Motherfuckers be like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, I don't want to stop it and look at that shit. Make sure it's good. But hopefully y'all can see that. Y'all can see the difference in them walks. But let's talk about fucking the video I did yesterday, right? Because the goddamn, the chili powder in the smoothie, that shit, that's a form of, like I was being warned that shit was chili powder. Like, well, I had an opportunity to correct that shit. Remember how I was talking about this math? It's something that you can do. Or like, there'll be signs that'll be helping you, like, decide, which move to make every time you make a move, all right? So when I was sitting there about to add that cinnamon, I had them coconuts sitting there since yesterday. So, motherfucking, like, yeah, them just happened to be sitting there yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Then, I mean, not yesterday, but the day before that video. Then, next thing you know, I go there to make that smoothie and shit, and I'm sitting there like, oh, I gotta put the cinnamon in the shit. Somehow I forgot to put the cinnamon, right? So now I'm recording a video for y'all, and I'm picking up the coconuts right after I pull out the seasoning. Another thing, I had to take the top off the seasoning. When I hit up the coconuts, I was spilling the shit out of the seasoning. You know what I'm saying? You can see in the video, I spilled hella chili powder. When I was holding the coconuts up when I was like this, I was spilling the shit out of chili powder with the other hand. And then when I set the coconuts back down, I looked at the floor. In the video, you can see I looked at the floor and something was just like, look down there. And I was like, but I didn't see all the fucking chili powder on the floor. All I seen was I was making sure the coconuts were straight and not falling out the sack and shit. So but I missed that. That's what I'm saying. It's like I had them coconuts there. I set them there the day before, just for that moment to catch me from putting chili powder in my smoothie. You see what I'm saying? 'Cause if I would have just went straight to putting chili powder in the smoothie, then it would have been no room for me to sit there and look at it and say it's chili powder. But I sat there, picked them jumps up, poured chili powder all over the floor, seeing it's red, and then we was like, hold up, damn, that's not cinnamon. And then I'd have been like, oh, I'm glad I didn't put that in the smoothie. You see what I'm saying? Type shit. But I was too fucking busy caught up in the damn video that I didn't realize what was going on. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't paying attention to that shit, and I ended up putting chili powder in my smoothie. That's a perfect motherfucking example. And then yesterday also, there was like a situation when I was at work, right? And this motherfucker was trying to get me to go somewhere and help everybody go to the different house we was about to work on. And he was asking me, if I could come over there and help him out. So I was like, all right. I mean, I didn't really want to go, but I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make my way over that jump. So anyway, I'm about to walk past him again as he's about to leave from where I'm at to go head there. I'm just like, man, I really don't even want to talk to this nigga about that shit. Cause if I walk past somebody's truck, he might just be like, yeah, I'm heading over there now, why don't you? You know what I'm saying? Could you head soon possibly? Or, try to ask something and I gotta say no, or, figure out how I'm gonna handle it. I gotta entertain this, reality now because we had this conversation. But if I could wait a little bit, then I don't gotta walk past him again, and then it's like, what I'm saying? I was just, thinking about that. But I was like, nah, fuck it, I would just walk past him. So instead of not walking past him and bitching around, being like, nah, I'm not going, just so I don't have to have that conversation and possibly talk about being there, like, at a concrete time, scheduling time, because I don't really want, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I walked up and I'm walking past his truck and he just chilling. They just sitting there talking, laughing and shit. And then that's when I see like water coming out the back of his truck. And I was just like, hey, you got something leaking out the back of your truck. Like you got like, it's water dripping on the back of your truck. Like what's up with that? And cause it wasn't raining or no shit, nothing like that. So anyway, he was just like, huh? And he looked in the back, and the cooler that they got, the little water cooler that got ice and fill water, and you can do a little junk, get you a little cup, and a little junk, you can push the junk, and the water come out the bottom and shit. Yeah. That motherfucker was pressed up against a ladder or a pipe or some shit and was draining itself and was just flooded, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, emptied itself out, flooded the back of the truck, but emptied the whole cooler out, you know what I'm saying? So they wouldn't have had no motherfucking water when they got to where they was going to go work. But I seen that shit and I was like, hey, bro, hey, what's this? And he's like, oh, shit, damn, thanks, bro. And I went and I was like, I'll take and get some more water for you. You know what I'm saying? I went and filled this water shit back up. Gave it back to him, you know what I'm saying? And then pulled up for my man later, you know what I'm saying, to come help. But that's the type of shit I'm saying. It's just like math. It's like that shit. Like, yeah, I'm gonna just leave them situations sitting there, and we gonna continue to stack it up, and y'all gonna put it together. Oh, we got coconut. Let me get this on film. Use this. So you get to use this. Can't see a shit. Can't see a shit. See me? That sounds bright as shit. Oh, I can see the machete. Oh yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, I can see. Oh yeah, yeah. Shit. What was the other one? There was another example too I wanted to use. It was three. It was chili powder, um, the fucking fuck it. I don't know. But I know one thing. Every day when I wake up, every day, all day, and every day before I go to sleep, it's always one thing that's on my mind. How I'm about to grow. I'm about to get stronger. I'm about to get smart. I'm about to get better, smoother, faster. You know what I'm saying? Look better. That's all I think about. All I think about. What I'm about to put in my body is gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying? You see, I got two of them. My other one ain't on right now. Motherfucker right here. I gotta smoothen this one out a little more. But I'm making. About to have copper. I was researching copper last night. What? Because I've been having the feeling like the past, not yesterday, but the day before that. I don't know. I was just one of these days. I was out here working and shit, and I was raking out in the landscape and shit. And I seen this little what looked like a clip-on earring, like a little copper clip-on earring. Well, it was like silver though. But I was just like, damn, I could use that as like a little clip-on earring. I was thinking like I wanted to like, I was thinking how I used to wear my ears pierced and shit the other day. I was telling with the queen we was talking, and I was talking how I used to wear my ears pierced, and I was just thinking about it ever since that conversation. I was just like, damn, like I could rock some shit with a piercing, like you know what I'm saying. Then that's when that thing happened when I was raking that day, and I was like, I could use this like a clip-on. I was like, hold on, I got helicopter, you know what I'm saying, for my all my necklaces and shit. I was like, I'll be rapping this shit like. I, um, I can make fucking, an earring and shit. So I was like, fuck it. Then I made two. Then I was like, yeah. Then I was like, I should fucking like put some copper. And then I was doing the suncharged water and shit thing. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about that again, um, with Saint Queen. And I was just like, I should just put a little strip of copper in my water. I was like, that shit might be lit. Then that's when I was like, thinking like, hold on, yeah, it's a whole thing. People be talking about drinking in copper bottles and shit or copper cups. I've heard about those little experiments. So I just started searching into copper. Motherfucker, I was like copper on my body and was like, yeah, I typed in copper on my body in Google. And that motherfucker said copper. Oh, I forgot what it said. That motherfucker said copper is like basically it's a whole bunch of copper in your body and that shit helps your body a lot. Like I forget exactly. I'm gonna go back and read it again and see what it say, so I can have it, next time. But basically, that motherfucker just said copper is a whole bunch of copper already inside your body, making up your body, and motherfucking that should help your body. So that's when I was like, putting copper in water, and all of a sudden, there's a whole bunch of motherfuckers out here putting copper coils and copper fucking just pieces and shit in their water, fucking and got the copper canteens and copper cups and all that shit. And I'm just like, oh, so that's what I need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to have motherfucking copper rings. I'm about to make regular ass just copper coil. I'm just on my rings, putting them bitches on my motherfucking locks. All that shit. About to be coppered up, looking like a goddamn real copper being out this bitch, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be conducting so much. Like I even feel different when I put my earrings on. When I got, but only both though. Notice how in Dragon Ball Z, motherfucking Goku and Vegeta do the fusion. Um, and they both gotta put one earring on. But when they fuse together, it's a motherfucker. They got two earrings on. You know what I'm saying? So it's something about like when I had one on the first day, because the first day I had my earrings, I was like, nah, I'm gonna just do one, just the left head, because the right ear is supposed to be gay. But I was like, nah, fuck that shit. They definitely said that shit to try to get us to stop doing some shit that was super powerful. So I was like, I'm gonna just do both. And it ain't even no question if I'm gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, if you, yeah. Don't, you can't do that. So I was like, I'm gonna rock two and be like, fuck it. You get me? You know what I'm saying? Um, but when I did that and I started walking around with the two and shit, I just was feeling like I was fused. Like it was like it was like it's two halves of you though. It's like two halves of you, and it's like when I put on both of the earrings, it's like I don't know, I don't know. It's just that shit just different, and I like two better. Cause right now when I got just this one on, that shit feel wild. Um, but yeah, no. So I'm about to get big on the copper and shit. Y'all should do the same. Everybody get big on this. You know what I'm saying? Um, and that's about it. Yeah, man.